So I wanted to make a video about all the sound fonts that come on the Sabertrio CFX. I made a separate video about what my thoughts are on the hilt. I absolutely love this thing. So if you're curious on that, check out that video. But I figured I'd make a video of just the sound fonts. There's a lot of them, so I figured it would probably take a while to go through all of them, so do a separate video. But let's put the blade in and check out the sound fonts. By the way, I love that when you take out the blade plug, it makes this sound. I love that. And then when you put the blade in, oh, it lets you know. I love that. So if you want to change the sound fonts on here, you just hold the auxiliary button for a few seconds.
Sound bank selection.
It lets you know where you're starting every time you do that as well. It reminds you which one you're on. Currently we're on Sabertrio, which is the first one that it comes with. So let's select it and see what the first Sabertrio is. Oh, I love that color. I might have changed one or two of the colors on a few of the sound fonts, and I do not remember which ones I changed, but for the most part I haven't tweaked with any of them. It's still how they came. But that's just got a really nice sound. I wish I had more room to spin as well. Alright, let's check out some of the other ones. Love that green. Just kind of traditional Luke Skywalker green. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, that's got a nice hum to it. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear it, but it's got a really nice hum to it. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, yeah. Some of them are really, really nice.
I've been waiting for this day for a long time.
Got that unstable look to it. If you're wondering why it's not always clashing when I hit this chair, I'm not trying to hit it that hard, so I might not always be triggering it, but it does trigger. It's got a mean tone to it as well. Ooh, Ahsoka. I love that. Just the pure white. I think the camera picks it up a little blue, but it's just white, and I love it. And it also has this weird sound. It's one of the most pleasant and aggressive sounds at the same time. Like when it's just sitting still like this, it's just pleasant and soft. But the second you swing it, it's got this like disruptive machine sound to it. Love this one.
At last we will have our revenge. I have been waiting.
You got a lot of red ones.
I wondered when you would return.
I love the yellow. It's got a little bit of a flicker to it as well. Really mean sound. I love like the ignitions that are like just a little different in some way. That's a cool tone too.
The tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
I thought not. Some story the Jedi could tell you.
I love that. That's the type of ignition that I like, where it's just something different. I love it. Cool sound as well. Really quick clash. I want to see that ignition though. And the way it turns off, I want to see that ignition again. I love that. Okay, let's go to the next one. Great color. My favorite colors are probably white, this shade of blue, which means the cyan, and probably yellow are my favorite colors. But the traditional red, green, and blue, hard to combine those as well.
This party's over.
I will say that the purple that they have for Mace Windu is a little bit more pink than purple, but there isn't like a real purple I've noticed, but gets the job done. There's that yellow.
This is General Kenobi.
I love Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Surely we can be civilized about this?
Every time he says, or every time you turn it on, he says something. And most of the time when you turn it off, he says something as well. But it's always the stereotypical Obi-Wan Kenobi smartass remark that you kind of expect from him. I like this one a lot.
Lovely. More smiling faces.
I love that. And it's the stereotypical Star Wars, or not stereotypical, traditional Star Wars blue. I really like it. And when you think of a traditional Star Wars hum, it's this one. This is kind of like one of the traditional profiles, is the way I look at it, at least. Even kind of a traditional clashing sound. Blaster deflection. Wrong button. Kind of what you expect from an old school Star Wars font. I really like it, but when you turn it off,
You're wasting your time.
more smartass Kenobi. How can you not like that one?
Ancient prophecies.
This ignition is one of my favorites, hands down. Possibly my favorite ignition. Possibly. It's so cool. Good aggressive sound. And when you clash with this one, it's not your traditional white flash like most of them have. It's the entire blade, it turns yellow. Which is really cool. Most of them aren't like that. And this one, occasionally there's like a weird static sound. It's like something's broken. I really like this one. And when you turn it off, pay attention how it turns off. Like, especially at the emitter. So cool. I gotta turn this on and off one more time. Possibly my favorite ignition. I love that one.
Crystal focus.
It was really cool as well. White quickly goes to this kind of like off orange. Really, really aggressive tone. Really like this one as well. I'll be honest, I really like most of the fonts on here. Really like that one too. Yellow quickly into red. kind of a subtle swing, but nice. And then when you turn it off, it goes back to yellow. Just a cool font.
Ready.
Really slow ignition. There aren't many that have it that slow, but it's kind of cool. It's very cinematic. Practical, in theory, if this was real, not very practical, but cinematic. Really aggressive clash sound though. Not a very aggressive sound, but the clash is. Bit of a slower turning off as well.
Does the weather ever get better here?
I like that one. Some kind of like rain almost. Yeah, it's like a storm. Rain and thunder.
The overhauling crucible.
This is an interesting sound. Doesn't necessarily sound like what you expect from a lightsaber, but it kind of works at the same time. It actually works, and it's kind of like a off green.
The overhauling line.
Now you'll see what a Sith is capable of.
Nightfall.
Another one of the really slow ignitions, really quiet hum. It's aggressive but subtle. I like the tone on this one. I think that's actually the clashing sound from Maul's lightsaber in episode 1. Don't ask me how I know that. I could be wrong, but it just reminds me of that.
Revolve.
Youngling.
This one's got a really individual sound. I don't know any other sound fonts that are even remotely similar to this one. It does say youngling, so I'm assuming that this would be like one of the training sabers that a youngling would use, which is why the deflection, the clash, and the sound are all a little bit different, a little bit softer almost. Yeah, those are just the sound fonts that you get on it. It's just hard to complain with these. It's just some of the sound fonts that you get on your Sabertrio CFX. I did change one or two of the colors, so I don't remember which ones those are, but maybe, like I said, 2, maybe 3 at most I changed. Other than that, they're all going to be pretty much how they just came out of the box. I haven't adjusted or tweaked anything yet. So if you are thinking about buying a CFX Sabertrio, those are the sound fonts that you should be getting on it. You can always update it, upload more, etc. But out of the box, that's what you should be expecting. And I have nothing to complain about. Out of the box, I'm happy with what it comes with. And I'm pretty sure most people would be when they get this one. But hope you enjoy it.